Hey, Gemini, intuitive soul coach here with your November 2022 health, wealth, and abundance bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Gemini, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Gemini, we are going to dive into the category here of health, so please do see the disclaimer in the description box below. But the chakra that is illuminated for you this month is the throat chakra. This is centrally located in the throat region, the neck, and the shoulders as well. And this holds our creative expression, our communication, the way that we communicate with the world, the way we communicate with ourselves. It's also a very important area when it comes to getting honest with our health goals and what it is that we want to partake in. Now, a couple of things coming up here for you. You have the devil energy, you have the Seven of Swords, and you also have the Chariot. So some of you may be overcoming addictions or matters of the throat. It could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could also be eating as well. So I am seeing here with this devil energy that you're focused on releasing addictions or things that no longer serve you. For other people, this can be about making sure you're speaking your truth to people instead of holding it in, because sometimes when this throat chakra is overactive, we can spew word vomit, we can overindulge, or we can be very blunt with our words without taking into consideration emotions or feelings. Sometimes when this throat chakra is underactive, we tend to suppress and hold emotions and feelings in, which can back up, and it can cause acid reflux. It can cause depression, anxiety, loneliness, because it stems here from this heart region. So I do feel with this devil energy showing up, a lot of you are getting clear on what it is that you need to maybe vocalize, express, or communicate to others, including yourself, when it does come to your health. Now, the devil energy can be anything that tempts you. It can be fears, it can be obsessions, it can be codependency, materialism. But the message here for you, Gemini, is it's time for you to reclaim your power. If some of you do suffer with your creative abilities or communicating your needs and desires to others or manifesting your thoughts into reality, now is the perfect time to get clear on what it is that you need to do to express yourself. Seek the truth within yourself, within others. There could be a conversation that comes up that has to do with truth or being honest with one another. It could be a partnership that you are going through with maybe a family member, a loved one, a friend, an intimate connection here. But the truth shall set you free is what I just heard here. So it's about you getting honest about your health goals as well. And you can see here that both of these energies are very, very beautifully vibrant blue. So you can work with more blue colors, wearing blue scarves, as well as blue crystals. For others of you, you could start journaling, singing, humming, working with music or sound therapy. For others of you, it is telling some sort of a truth or getting honest with yourself about what you need to do. And that could even be speaking to a professional. For some of you, it could be getting some healing work done. It could be reaching out to friends, maybe some talk therapy, and working something through. And I don't sense that you have to do it alone. So if you feel like you are on this lonely path where you're not free to express who you are, I do feel like there is better energy that's aligned if you take another path here. So if you are working in a career where maybe you don't feel heard or you don't feel like someone is willing to listen to your creative ideas, you may decide to go elsewhere. For others of you, if you are in a relationship where you feel you have to walk on eggshells or there's a lot of miscommunications between you and another person, I feel like if that's been a struggle for you, you may be deciding to fix it, see if it is fixable, or seeing if it can be mended between you and another person, or you're deciding to walk a new path here. I really love the energy of the Chariot coming smack dab in the middle. This is Cancerian energy. This is about moving forward. So if you felt stuck, because sometimes that Devil energy, and it's quite interesting as well with this throat chakra, you can see that his heart and his throat is illuminated here from that chest region on up. So you're getting clarity about what you need to do. And I feel like you are uncovering some sort of information that's been hidden to you, or you weren't able to see because there may have been some sort of toxicity or some sort of negativity that held you in place when it came to your health goals. Now, health is more than just physical. Some of you, sure, you've suffered at times from sore throats, from thyroid, hyperactive thyroidism. Others of you, you may hold a lot of pain in the shoulder areas, even in that neck. The neck can be about flexibility and adaptability. Sometimes when we are feeling stubborn, or we're feeling very stubborn with another person, we can manifest a stiff neck. That can be about being more flexible, being more adaptable. For others of you, if you are in a toxic situation with this Devil, you may hold a lot of that weight of the world on your shoulder region, but I am sensing that you're releasing this energy. There could be something around the 13th as well of November. Now, I'm not sure when the next Friday, the 13th is. I'll be honest, I have no clue if there is one for this year, but I would definitely pay attention to Friday the 13th, or maybe some of you just watched Friday the 13th as well, but I feel a very positive energy around that date. 13 is actually a very good number. It's a very positive omen. So if you start to see 13, maybe some of you are born on the 13th, or even the 4th as well. But I feel like some of you may even have a lucky number that is 13. Just pay attention, because that may be showing up for you, where Spirit is saying, I'm right here. You have what it takes to release. I will catch you. Meet me halfway is the feeling I'm getting. But this Cancerian energy is all about forward movement after a time of feeling stuck in that Devil energy, feeling like you had no control. The Chariot is all about having a new ambition, a new drive, a new direction to move towards here. Some of you may have even have a neck injury from an accident or a vehicle, I just heard as well. For others of you, there could have been, I'm just getting some sort of soreness, throat. It could have been strep throat or tonsillitis, even something with the throat sores as well. Do pay attention, but you have the power to heal and release as well. You're moving forward when it comes to your health. So whatever area you felt stuck in, even if it doesn't have to do with your throat, perhaps it's in your hips. Perhaps there's an energy with the ears. It could be something that you need to focus on with the throat area to heal another part of your body. Also, health is, again, more than just physical. It's emotional, it's mental, it is spiritual as well. And I feel like you're taking a look at it from a holistic point of view, whether you yourself, or you may be speaking to a holistic practitioner, a healer, or a professional, but there's something you're healing and recovering and moving on from. So I love to see this for you. If some of you have maybe a throat surgery or any surgery coming in here, don't fret, don't stress, don't worry. I feel like there will be healing, and there will be forward movement. All right, in the category here of wealth, you have the Clover card showing up. So some of you are getting lucky, getting a lucky break. You may be gambling. Maybe some of you are playing that lottery. It's pretty high right now. Some of you, this is just good fortune. You're at the right place at the right time. Some of you are working a side job, or you are hitting some sort of a breakthrough moment in a hobby or a business idea or a partnership here. So they're showing me collaboration for you as well. So I do feel word of mouth. If your business gets by with a lot of word of mouth, I feel like good things are being said about you for your work ethic. If you are, obviously, if you are retired, or if you are dealing with maybe a real estate transaction, I feel like there could be some risky business coming in, but it's going to pay off for you. If you're looking into, I don't know, cryptocurrency, real estate, or shuffling some money around, taking a risk, taking a gamble, taking a chance, there's a surprise coming in here for you. Some of you, this could be a work party, a holiday party, a bonus that you were not expecting expecting. It can be about good fortune coming your way. So I do sense that in the month of November, there's going to be something that is unexpected that brings good news your way. It's well-deserved though. Even if it's unexpected here, it's a well-deserved reward. And the 9 of Pentacles says here that you are working on creating a life that you love, Gemini, a life that you're proud of, a life that is self-sufficient, where you don't have to rely on anyone else. You're building your own empire here, and you deserve not just a round of applause, but you deserve the good comments, the good reviews, or the good word of mouth that people are saying about you at this time. If some of you are putting in a resume or you're asking a boss for a raise, because again, you may be speaking up for yourself this month, I feel like there's a well-deserved energy coming in here for you. We also have the 9 of Wands. So some of you have really been putting a lot of work into studying. It could be an exam. It could be you're climbing that end of the year. It's almost as if I see a deadline here. It's like crunch time, crunch time. You've worked really, really hard, and then finally you have a little bit of time to rest. Some of you may be considering or reconsidering an offer that is made to you here, and it could be coming from this clover, this lucky break. For others of you, I feel like this is time to continue plummeting through until the end of the year, but there is a time for you to just rest. Some of you may have a vacation planned in November, or spending time with family, taking a day off or a weekend away. It's very important to get that rest and rejuvenation, because then you're going to hit the ground running. And I feel a very powerful December for you here as well. So whatever goals that you've set out for yourself, whatever you've wanted to achieve regarding your milestones and financial situation here, or wealth can be different to each and every one of you, but I do feel that some of you are hitting a very big milestone, and others of you may be getting a job offer, because I'm seeing choices coming in here, but I see 2 opportunities showing up. Okay, they're giving me the name Sadie. So that may be your name, a friend's name, a partner, pet, an animal. I'm just hearing the name Sadie. I feel like that's a very positive, happy energy here, but something is also growing. You have the Lover's card. Some of you may even meet someone at work, or you may have maybe a crush on someone that you work with, or you're just getting noticed and you're feeling the love coming in. You may have a boss that doesn't even have to do with intimacy or romance, but you may feel the love because they are offering you some sort of award, or you're feeling the love around you here. For others of you, this is a love for what you do. It's making choices from the heart, and it is the choice card. And I feel a very, very positive energy for the choices that you make for yourself this month are going to bring about a lot of stability in the long term. You have double 9 showing up in your wealth sector. Now, 9s are about completions. They're about accomplishments, service, as well as solitude. So I do feel that after one heck of a year for some of you Gemini, whether you've struggled financially, you may finally be catching that lucky break, but there's still a last stretch to go. How do I describe that here? It's almost as if you've been running a marathon and you're getting so close to the finish line, and you want to tap out, but there's no way you're going to tap out because the end is so close, the end is so near, and you know that by making it through to that finish line that you will be the victor. And that's what this is all about here. Now, some of you, this has to do with your health, because health and wealth is so closely related. Like I always say, net worth equals self-worth. So if we are feeling distracted, if we are feeling like people, places, or things are toxic, or we have patterns or addictions or beliefs that are not aligned to our prosperity, it's time for you to get back on track here and finish that race, is what I sense here, in a very positive way. Though there's some sort of lucky break that you're catching when it does come to finances or wealth. Now we're going to dive into the abundance category, and I love that the apples card shows up because it literally says prosperity and abundance. You have here Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and you have two cards that came out, which I'll talk about here at the end, but you have the Two of Swords and the Three of Cups. So you move from the Two of Cups to the Three of Cups. So there is a coming together here. Now it could be coming together to manifest a soulmate. If you are already in a connection, there could be a strengthening, a deepening of a bond. For others of you, this is coming together with family, with friends, with loved ones. It is about attraction. And I feel like the law of attraction is working in your favor. So when you are focused on a positive energy versus this devil, when you release what no longer serves you, you're going to see that your goals take shape much more quickly than they would if you stayed in this devil energy, whatever that is for you, Gemini. But I do love that this is showing up in your abundance sector, because you're going to feel the love. You're going to feel the support of family, of friends, of soul tribe, of like-minded individuals here. And I feel like you're finally healing some past trauma. You're opening your heart up to love here. And if there was any separation or rejection in the past, I feel like the right people are coming in here to let you know that you're loved and you're appreciated. And the fact that we do have the Three of Cups next, I feel like you're sharing the love. So it may not just be one-on-one. It could be numerous love coming in from your children, your parents, your family. And yes, it is the month of celebrating and being thankful for what we have. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, even if you don't celebrate that holiday, I still feel the love coming in here. Now you also have awaiting results. So some of you, there could be a test, there could be an exam, there may be some medical results, it could be career results you're waiting back to hear from. But I sense that there may be two options, because you have here the Two of Swords. It says refusing to see, but intuitively, I feel like it's two options or two choices. You may have applied at two different places, or some of you, there could be a decision that you needed to make. And it's interesting, Gemini, that this card is coming out, because I was just reading something here off the end of my tea. I get yogi teas, which have little quotes at the end here. And I'm just going to pull it because it's perfectly aligned with what it is we're talking about here. All right. And what it says here is use your head to live with your heart. So Gemini, this is the energy I feel for you. Literally, it says use your head to live with your heart. You have this Two of Swords, but you also have this Gemini energy, which is you. So use your head. And a lot of you, sometimes there could be things that show up that block you from seeing certain things here, whether you're too much in your head because you are an air sign, or whether you don't know if you should follow your heart in a situation. Again, use your head to live with your heart. And that's really going to be very powerful when it comes to attracting abundance and love into your life. So very beautiful messages. Let's see what Spirit has for you, Gemini. We have the Choices card showing up. Doesn't surprise me. We have your Lover's energy with Gemini. We have the Two of Swords. And we also have double sevens showing up here. I didn't even realize that in your health sector. But we have the Seven of Swords and the Chariot. So I do sense that a lot of you are using your inner awareness, the wisdom of your soul, to gain insight and to reflect on what you need to do to move forward, Gemini. So very powerful. When you accept responsibility for your life, there's the Seven of Swords. It's about accepting responsibility. For the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outer world. So beautiful energy here. And that's exactly what I was feeling here with the choices. There's going to be some choices to choose from, but I feel like there's a new opportunity that's going to bring in a lot of abundance, and you can see that doorway. Yes, there may be other doors. You always have a choice. You always have free will, but this door is going to lead to a lot of happiness, a lot of success and abundance. You can see the sun just emanating from that door. You'll know which path, whether it's someone else giving you the results, which is kind of what I feel. So again, if you've been waiting for medical results or results from an exam, Or if some of you have put out a message for mending for someone else, it's as if you're waiting for them to respond or get back to you. But I feel like you, in a sense, you've made the choice to do it, or to reach out, or to, hit a goal or a milestone, or to communicate or express yourself in a positive way. We also have soul solitude. Your soul needs attention, Gemini. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outer world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. That's what this Nine of Wands is all about here. Rest and reconsider. Some of you may be choosing a different path. You may have a breakthrough moment or an aha moment where you're saying to yourself, I'm not going to give up the fight, but I'm going to move in this new direction. I'm going to reconsider this offer that maybe in the past you rejected, or maybe you've put off on hold, or maybe it was stalled, or you weren't able to necessarily see. But I feel like you're gaining this attention here from your soul, where spirit is illuminating your path forward. And lastly, Gemini, we have cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take some time out for much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical TLC is what I feel here. Some tender, loving care for yourself. And some of you may be going away with family. You may be visiting a retreat. I'm getting here salt lamps or salt. There could be some sort of salt therapy, hydrotherapy. You can see that she's in the water. Some of you may be soaking up rays, soaking up the sunlight, or just taking a little bit of downtime for yourself. Now, I'm still seeing connection and getting together with family, but if you take some downtime prior to really clear your energy before you enter into a space with other people, I feel like you're going to feel far better off than if you were to just be really busy, really stressed out, or if you were letting some sort of toxic patterns or energies get the best of you, and then you go into, maybe a family unit or a dynamic or meet with a friend, you're going to feel exhausted. You're going to feel drains of energy, and it won't be the best for you. So I do feel like taking a little bit of time out before you join in on the festivities or before you join on a trip or a vacation. And it's interesting as well, because sometimes we think that we need to go on vacation or take some time out before we can take some downtime. But I'm almost feeling the opposite. It's taking a little downtime before you take that downtime, if that makes sense. So you're on the right path here. I feel like some of you may have questioned at times, am I doing the right thing? Am I moving in the right direction? You may have felt like you were stuck in a toxic environment, situation, relationship, pattern, whatever it was for you. But the good news is you're releasing and you're coming really close to some sort of finish line, accomplishment, or milestone. Don't give up, Gemini. Keep on going, because you are that lighthouse. You are that beacon. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there, Gemini, to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, comment, and hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in.